What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm excited to dive into some key elements that you need to start practicing every single day as an online fitness coach. All right. And the reason why I'm saying this is because if you want to start winning, you want to start growing, you want to start scaling, but most importantly, you want to retain your business, you need to start adding these key elements consistently. Right. But before we go into that, I would appreciate if you like, comment, subscribe, share, because the more love you show us, the more love we can show back, guys. And like that, we're all winning. So diving into this topic, all right, going into the key elements. All right. Number one, the first thing you need to do, you need to be real with yourself in the online space is ask yourself, do I even have a niche? Do I even have a niche? Because here's the biggest issue. A lot of times in the coaching field, and I was a person who was doing this as a coach, is we want to try to serve everybody and be too broad. And the problem is when you do that, you shoot yourself in the foot. You don't allow yourself to be a specialist. And what people pay for is specialists. People want specializations. People want to pay for an exact issue that they're having, and they're going to look for the person who can solve that one exact issue. Not somebody who's well-versed or broad in many different areas and not an exact master at one thing. They're going to pay more for the master. So number one, you need to be able to specialize in one area and then find out who you're going to be the specialist for. Number two, the next thing you need to do is you have to find out, where is your market hanging out? Where are those people hanging out? Now you're a specialist, right? Where are those people hanging out? What social media platforms? What places in person, right? What areas do they like to hang out and attend? And also too, what things do they like? What things do they don't like? What are their interests? What are they not? What do they believe in? What don't they believe in? All these things are going to be huge components to be able to find more of that specific person that you're focusing on. Now so you go from a specialist. Now it's finding, where can we find these people for you to be the specialist for? And the next thing is, what are the offers that you have in place? Right? What are the offers you have in place for those people you're serving? And I always like to say, have 3 offers. I'm a big component of a big guy in the components of having 3 offers: your high, your medium, your low ticket. Right? Having 3 offers that can work off each other with the deliverables and the feature set in place. With those 3 offers, you're going to give yourself opportunity to be able to work with these different individuals and categorize them in with a place in the offer that makes sense best for them and for you, and it aligns, right? So I have 3 offers. And you need to make sure that in those 3 offers, the bottom 2 work off the high ticket, most importantly, okay? Going back, we're specialists, right? We're finding out where we're getting our people from, right? And then now we creating our offers. The next thing we need to do, guys, here is after we create that offers, where are we running our business from, right? Where are you going to run it? What platform are you going to use? Where are you going to host your videos? Where are you going to host your trainings? What are the different things that you're going to use to run your coaching, right? And I'll give you some examples. Are you going to run it on TrueCoach? Are you going to run it on Trainerize, My PT Hub, right? These are examples of different software platforms so you can host your videos for fitness training, for nutrition, tracking systems, chat sequences, all that stuff to be able to serve your client. There's other tools that you can use as well that are adjacent to that you will use with that, like Zoom, chatting tools like Voxer, or other ones like Kik or WhatsApp, to have a line of communication with your clients so that we're not bombarded with text message. You can keep everybody in one place, right? So we got that set in place, right? So now we go to making sure after we set that up, right? Making sure that we have the right tools in place and knowing where you're going to run your business, right? Now we're going to move into, after setting that up, we're going to move into how you're going to be able to position yourself, right, in the market. Right. And what I mean by that is, how are you going to be able to position yourself with what you're specialized in? So finding and experimenting on unique ways to be able to get people's attention, right? And positioning yourself strongly so you can capitalize on that. Right. So when you're positioning yourself, the most important thing you need to ask yourself is, what are 20 to 30 things that I know how to talk about very well off the top of my head right now and create content out of from your specialization? You need to write those things down. Then you need to see, how am I? Am I a more humorous person? Am I a more serious person? Am I more charismatic? Am I more energy? How am I as a person? Really ask yourself that and be real. And then use your personality traits to release the type of information that you're going to be releasing from your positioning from what you wrote down as those questions that you asked yourself, what are the 20, 30 topics you can talk about initially, and then create content. Because here's the thing, you don't want to fake or force something. You want to know, this is the way I'm going to deliver it. This is what I'm going to deliver it. And I'm going to deliver it on here, on this platform. And like that, you're going to create impact, massive impact. Moving to the next thing, you need to make sure that you let people know everywhere, on your social media, on your business cards, on your emails, your accounts, everything, who you specifically serve and your tagline, right? This is something I talk a lot about. What is your tagline? What is your exact, like a mini elevator pitch? Like, who are you speaking to, right? So from that specialization, breaking it down to, like, when I used to be an online fitness coach, it was, I help busy professionals lose 15 pounds in 90 days with little to no fitness equipment. That was my tagline. So creating your own tagline that talks to the specific person you're working with, in my case, busy professionals, right? And what am I helping them do? Lose 15 pounds in 90 days. So telling them what they're going to do and how long they're going to do it with what? Little to no fitness equipment. So you need to make sure that you create some form of tagline so people remember you and they can come and resonate and click, and that's my person. That's the person I got to work with, and put that everywhere and say it. When people introduce yourself, you know, let's say, for example, they meet me. Oh, they know I'm a personal trainer. Yeah, I'm a personal trainer. But specifically what I do is I help busy professionals lose 15 pounds in 90 days with little to no fitness equipment. Oh, wow. Oh, that hit me. That's what I need, right? But if I'm a personal trainer, I do this and this and this and this. Oh, okay. There's a whole bunch of other personal trainers like that. Be specific. Right? So this goes back to the specialization, but then you got to create a tagline out of it and put it everywhere. And then I would say, as another key element, guys, picking the first two platforms that you know your audience hangs out the most in, right? So those two specific ones, for example, like let's say Instagram and LinkedIn, or Instagram and TikTok, or Instagram and Facebook. What are the ones that your audience hangs out with? Start with two. That's more than enough right now. And then you can capitalize and get more later. But start with two and start putting that content out there. Start putting that messaging. Start putting your specialization. Start becoming an authority in that area. And I'll tell you right now, you're going to win massively if you can do that. All right. And the next thing, guys, and I'm going to wrap this one up for you guys, but the last thing is become a great listener and a great communicator. And what I mean by becoming a great listener is listen to what the person has to say, especially that if you're doing online, you're meeting people over online, you're not meeting them in person. You want to make sure that you're even more intentional and that they can get a sense that you're actually paying attention, listening to what they're saying. Listen. And also too, when you're messaging people, pay attention, hear and listen, see and listen what they're telling you, and then respond back correctly, and make sure that you're responding with the adequate information that's coming out of an intentional place. Right? So listen. And then communication, as far as from listening to communication, is learn to communicate. Learn to use your words properly. Learn to use your body language properly. Learn to position yourself properly. Learn to take control and have control of a conversation properly. Also learn how to give control and also take back control in a conversation as well. Because those are two very powerful things. But most importantly, the most important thing when it comes to communication, it's how you show up. If you show up lethargic, you ain't gonna get anything. But if you show up powerful with energy, excitement, joy, and impact, ready to change lives, that is gonna go way further down to the stage of success than anything else. And that is how you will start getting more clients, you'll start winning, and you'll start taking over as an online fitness coach. So guys, implement those elements. And if you got value out of this, and if it starts working for you, I appreciate if you drop a comment, leave us what you like the most, what helped you the most. Share this video, subscribe, and please share this with more friends and more colleagues who need to hear this, because the more love you show us, the more love we can show back. Till next time on my channel, much love.